work, Gene.
What about Cass?
He ended up the other side of the tree. He's long gone by now. Where's your camera crew?
Back where we first saw the claw monster.
We better check on them. I had one of those monsters headed that way. I'd say the monster got here all right.
I don't see any signs of a fight. The crew probably lost their nerve and ran.
Yeah. That leaves us a lot of weight to carry. Let's get at it.
I understand it was a bad break. But we'll never be able to scare Chief Dank and his people away from the village as long as Sanders and the Panther girl are alive. You'll have to try again.
We haven't got a chance of working another ambush now, Morgan. They know we're trying to gun them down.
Yeah, that's probably true. But if you and Ryan dropped out of sight for a week or so, they might relax. Then you could strike.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Suppose we hole up in the mine for a while. We can screen gravel while we're waiting.
Well, that's an idea. It's about time we got out some of those diamonds.
Where's the screening equipment?
We hid it down by the riverbank. It'll only take an hour or so to get it from there to the mine.
Well, all right. I guess we can risk it. But remember, if anyone sees that equipment, they'll know there are diamonds around here. And if that happens, we might as well give up.
They won't see the stuff. We'll make sure of it.
You know, with Cass and Rand on the loose again, it looks like we're right back where we started. We'll have a rough time making any more pictures.
My camera crew won't go into the jungle again.
Can't say that I blame them. Those claw monsters backed up by white men with rifles make it a pretty rough combination. Gene, why don't we forget about trying to photograph monsters for a while? Let's concentrate on rounding up Cass and Rand.
You think we can track them from where we had the fight?
That trail will be pretty cold by now. I think our best bet would be the old mine. They could still be using that for a hideout. Even if they aren't, we might find something that'll give us an idea where the monsters come from and what Cass and Rand are trying to do with them.
All right. Let's take a canoe. It'll save us most of the hike through the jungle.
It's a good idea.
Be with you in a minute.
Hey, here comes a canoe. Looks like Sanders and that Evans girl. We gotta stop them before they see this equipment. Get it out of here. It's long range, but if we let them get any closer, they'll spot the mining gear.
Those shots came from about 100 yards away.
Yeah, I know. We're safe enough here, but we'll never get around that bend as long as they're covering it.
I could sneak around behind and keep them busy until you get past.
And then what?
I'll meet you up there where the river widens out.
I don't know, Gene.
They'll never catch me in the jungle.
All right, but be careful. I'll take off as soon as I hear the shooting.
land and circle around through the jungle. We can play that game, too. You keep him pinned down. That's Sanders. He was trying to sneak up the river.
Good going. Must be just the girl up there now.
Yeah. She's still there?
I don't know. She stopped firing a few minutes ago.
We better locate her before she runs onto that screening equipment.
Where she was, all right.
Maybe she cut back to the river. Let's take a look.
What happened?
Plenty. Sure didn't work the way we planned. So they started throwing slugs at me. Dumped the canoe and it hit me in the head. Look at that. I lost my gun, too.
We better get out of sight. They're probably still around here someplace.
Yeah.
Come on.
Up that way. One revolver against two rifles doesn't give us very good odds.
Yeah, and they're between us and the village.
Let's get up to the old mine. It's not very far and we can hold them off from there.
Come on.
We'll light that stuff and throw it inside. That'll smoke them out.
Right.
Only 3 shots left.
Yeah, mine won't fit your gun. Get down behind you.
I found a line. We'll go up the trail a little farther and cut into the jungle.
Yes, Buona Lady. On Kongo Balala.
There's a big animal in there, maybe the lion. Set up the camera here, quick.
Buona Lady. Buona Lady. Buona Lady.
Tembo, come back!
A gun bearer must never leave his Buona, you know that.
Me know, Chief Donka, but me not run from lion or elephant, but this is not animal, like something me never see. Maybe spirit devil.
Tembo, it wasn't a spirit.
Maybe there's others. Me not want to go in jungle again.
If you want them to go with you, Buona Evans, I'll give the order.
Well, I hate to force them to, Chief. That monster was a horrible-looking thing, and I don't blame them for being afraid with only one rifle to protect them. But I can't give up till I get the pictures I need. If there are any more of these beasts around, I want to find out about them. I think I'll ask Larry Sanders to help me.
Good. Buona Sanders big hunter. He come with us, me go.
I'll send for him right away. Can one of your men take a message to town for me?
Of course.
Thank you. I'll have him take my film in at the same time to be developed.
Naganto.
All right, tell her I'll be out day after tomorrow.
Another hunting expedition, Sanders?
Hey, you might call it that, Stanley. Only this time I won't be guiding a regular safari. A friend of mine, a girl named Jean Evans, wants me to help her hunt down some weird sort of monster.
Sounds interesting. Where is she?
Utanga district.
Utanga? I didn't think Chief Danka liked to have white hunters in his district.
Well, Jean isn't exactly hunting, you see. She's shooting motion pictures of wildlife for the International Foundation. Anyway, she has a pretty good in with the Utanga tribe.
Well, she must have if old Danka... Say, is she the one they call the Panther girl?
Yeah, that's right. She earned the name and reputation about a year ago. She was trying to get some Utanga natives together for a picture safari. They wouldn't help. It seems about the time Jean arrived in their village, a Black Panther started raiding it. Well, the natives blamed the raids on Jean's evil spirit.
Which proves that a few years in a mission school just can't root out the superstitions of centuries.
Yeah, it sure does. Old Chief Danka may speak pretty good English, but when you get right down to it, he still believes in voodoo and black magic and all that sort of thing. Anyway, Jean was in a pretty rough spot. Until one night, a native visitor from the city here decided to go out after dark. It was foolish, but he did it. He was bound and determined to cut some bamboo.
It's Kongo!
Is he in the canyon?
Yes, he is, but you can't go there. It's the killer Panther. Yes, Black Panther, black magic.
Well, now's a good chance to get rid of him.
After that, Jean brought the native back to the village and he recovered. The Utangas gave her the Panther girl name and pitched in to help her get her pictures.
She sounds like a girl who can take care of herself.
She is. That's what makes me think this must be something special. I'm really anxious to find out just what kind of an animal it is that makes Jean Evans call for help. Wait a minute, have a check, please.
Here's another one for you to work on.
You're sure the first one is dead?
Yeah, one of our natives found pieces of claw on the trail.
So we'll draw another one.
With what you know about chemistry, Morgan, you could write your own ticket in any country in the world, even if they did run you out of the States.
Perhaps, but chemists are not generally too well paid for research. And if I tried to sell my services to the kind of people who would really pay big money, I'd get in trouble with the authorities again. Besides, this diamond mine project of ours should bring us in all the money we'll ever need.
Yeah, if and when we get the stuff mined and out of the country. You know, this government's pretty tough on people who went after diamonds on their own hook.
Of course, but the authorities have no idea there are diamonds in this district. And there'll be no one around to bother us once we scare the natives out of the country. After our new specimen here has consumed these hormones, he'll be big and fierce enough to do the job.
All right. We'll start him growing. Then we'll go back to the mine and get out some more gravel.
You'd better go to the Utanga village first, see if the natives are beginning to panic yet.
Chief Danker don't like us hanging around there.
I know, but as long as you convince him you're not hunting in his territory, he won't bother you. Here.
Let's head for the village. Go on the Lady Go riverbank. Take pictures of alligator. Say, when you come, you stay there.
All right, Timbo. Thank you.
Looks like we got visitors.
Might be some hunter driving through. You're still in the Jeep.
Well, we better find out. It's bad enough having that girl hanging around. We don't want anybody else here.
Come in. Well, hello. My name's Larry Sanders.
Staying here long?
Yeah, maybe. Why?
Because we don't want strangers hanging around here, and neither do the natives.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much about the natives. I get along pretty well with them.
Well, you won't get along with us. We're working on a deal to get the natives to let us hunt in this territory. We don't want anybody butting in.
Now, just a minute. I happen to be here at the invitation of Miss Evans. I intend to stay whether you like it or not.
Think so?
I know so.
Well, we're gonna make it so rough on you, you'll be glad to get out in one piece.
Huh? Just when is this lesson supposed to start?
Right now.
Gee, what's going on around here? These two characters want to run me out of the district. You know them?
They've been around here before. They say their names are Cass and Rand. They're supposedly looking for hunting territory.
That's right. We want a hunting territory of our own. What's wrong with that?
I told you before, my people will never allow you to hunt in the Utanga.
Well, we thought you might change your mind.
I can promise you I won't.
Now, you heard Chief Danker. He says no hunting, that's exactly what he means. You might as well be on your way right now.
Thank you, Chief Danker.
Don't mention it. Bessie.
Well, that was a fine way to welcome you to the village.
It's all right, Gene. It wasn't really your fault. It was a surprise, though, to find men like that in the Utanga district. Any more of them around?
No. The only other white man is Dr. Morgan. He lives by himself in a bungalow over in the Ratturi Tribes district.
What's he doing there?
Conducting some kind of chemical experiments. I paid him a visit once, but he was too absorbed in his work to be very friendly.
Sounds like quite a character. Let's not worry about him, though. What's all this story about some kind of a jungle monster?
Larry, this is fantastic. It's unbelievable. I think I got some good film of it, though. I sent it to town to be developed. You can see for yourself when I get it back. Of course, between now and then, we may hunt down another one of them.
Well, that's fine, but you still haven't told me what the thing looks like.
Well, it sounds ridiculous, but it looks like a huge, overgrown crawfish.
A crawfish?
Yes, a crawfish.
You mean like a little lobster? Oh, gee.
You'll see.
He's sure big enough.
Yeah.
Well, your bug is growing up. But do you want to turn him loose with Sanders around?
Yes, it may work to our advantage. If a Utanga or two were killed by the devil beast, in spite of the protection of Sanders and Miss Evans, the tribe would be sure to panic.
I see what you mean. They might even take their scare out on Sanders and the Panther girl.
Exactly. Now get some of your Ratturi natives to carry the crate close to the Utanga village and then dump them out.
You think we can still count on those Ratturis?
Certainly. As long as you keep giving them my special tonic, they'll do anything you tell them to.
Yeah, but they keep wanting more all the time.
Naturally, the compound is habit forming. The user requires increased doses, but I have plenty of it on hand.
Well, we won't be carrying that crate anywhere.
We must get that creature closer to the Utanga village. Have some of the tourists drive it in that direction.
Okay.
Also tell them to stop anyone from shooting him. Give them enough of that tonic and they won't mind attacking white men if they have to.
Right. You savvy? No, let white man kill devil beast.
We fix.
All right, get going.
Kongo! Kaya! Kongo! 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 Kongo, Kaya! Kongo! Kongo! Kongo, Kaya! Buona! 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 Devil spirit, come this way.
It's all right, Timber. We'll take care of it. You and the other boys go back to the village.
Yes, Buona.
We must have hit it.
Yeah, but we sure didn't stop it. Tell you what, Gene, you follow it from here, slowly. I'll circle around and try to get in front of it.
Right.